going on YouTube? My name is Stefan Washington. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Reckless Logic. Alrighty guys, do not want to waste anybody's time, so let's get straight into the drama. Alrighty guys, I have commentary for you guys today. I will be talking about JT and I will be talking about Santana. Alrighty, for those who do not know, JT is one half of the duo Citygirls, and they're best known for their songs Act Up, Take Your Man, Period, and Twerk featuring Cardi B. That's a little small list for you guys to look up, research, and probably find out exactly who I'm talking about. Alrighty, Santana. Santana's a friend of Citygirls. Now, by the way, Citygirls consist of JT and Young Miami, but however, mainly we're going to be talking about JT, and in a portion of the conversation, we will redirect the conversation to the duo in total. Alrighty, so Santana's, like I said before, is a friend of the group, but however, he's a black, highly feminine gay man, and that little detail right there plays a big part in what we're going to be discussing in this moment. Alrighty, so the way this is going to work, I have my little notes here just to make sure I do not miss anything from the discussion. So the way this is going to work is that I'm going to read off the note, and then I'm going to elaborate on it and try to make it make sense for you guys. Alright guys, let's get straight into it. Alright, let me explain the situation first. Alright, so as everyone knows, and for those who do not know, JT ended up getting in trouble with the law, and eventually she just had to do some jail time and stuff like that. So she ended up serving her jail time, and like most people do, once they get out, they start talking to individuals that they haven't seen in forever. They start talking to family, friends, and since they are considered a celebrity and they are at celebrity status, they have fans that they wanted to communicate with. So JT decided to go live. So when she went live, like I said before, she was talking to a whole group, like a whole bunch of people. Now, she went live with Santana. Now, Santana, when they were on live, they were having a good time. They were roasting each other, cracking on each other, saying who would have the best verse if they were to do a song together. They were doing, like, basically having regular, normal friend type of activities. Now, eventually, Santana got off the live. After that, two other fans, I'm assuming fans because that is what they claimed to be at the time, end up getting on the live, and it was two boys, and basically while they were speaking, they end up saying the F word that rhymes with maggots twice in the video, and JT did not check them, and social media ended up responding. So let's get straight into this drama. Alrighty, so a lot of people are asking, what is the big issue? What is the big problem? Well, the problem is that I have my first bullet point right here. JT and Young Miami. Now, this is the portion where I'm going to direct it not towards so much of JT alone. I'm gonna make it Citygirls in general. So Citygirls do not keep the same energy. Now, what I mean by that is that when Santana be on his lives, as soon as anybody disrespect or even say anything derogatory towards the Citygirls, JT alone, or Young Miami alone, oh, he's quick to kick them off, cuss them out, roast them to the ground, and he's able to defend their friendship and stuff like that. But however, when it comes to Citygirls, I don't see that too much, me personally. But then again, they probably have done it. But however, from what I've seen, I have not seen that type of same energy. Now, the second point I have is that Citygirls, now what the Citygirls have to realize is that they have a gay audience. Well, people have to get into their brain is that when you are a female rapper, typically your fan base is going to have some percentage of it is going to be a gay audience. Is that, yes, I do understand a part of it is going to be gay, a part of it is going to be a male audience, and a part of it is going to be a female audience. But however, what you have to realize is that, in my personal opinion, I don't have statistical facts to be able to back what I'm about to say up, but generally I believe that most of Citygirls' audience are either girls or gay men. Or so you have to realize, so when you have someone else, aka two other city boys on your platform, on your live, saying derogatory things about a certain group of your audience, you have to realize if you don't check them, then that becomes a big issue, because people are going to be like, why didn't JT say anything? She must agree with them and stuff like that. Now, however, she may not agree with those type of behavior and stuff like that. But however, when you don't say nothing, it leaves open room for people to make assumptions, and assumptions can be deadly. Now, the next thing I want to say, now this is for the people that said that JT never said the F word in the live. Now, this is what I'm going to say to that, is that Yes, you're 100% right. JT did not say the F word, but however, she was going to get backlash regardless, because let's look at it. You're on live with two fans or whatever, they say the F word. Now, she was going to get backlash because of one or two reasons. One, because she has a gay audience and she did not stand up or even check them for saying like, hold up, no, you're not going to say that. You're not going to do that on my live. I do not support that. So either she was going to get backlash for not doing that, or she was going to get backlash because Santana is your friend. Santana was on your live. Now, just to be clear, I do not know how many gay people were on that live alone or in general. But however, you have Santana. He was your friend. He was on live with you. So if anything, if they said the F word, saying how stop having all these, you know what, on this live, then that means they're talking about your friend. If that's the case, which means that you was gonna get backlash regardless for either one, not defending your gay audience or gay people in general, or not defending your gay friend. So she was gonna get backlash regardless. Now, another point that I've seen that I've seen in the videos that JT did not hear the City Boy say the F word. Now, I thought about that and I watched the video multiple times to see. But to my knowledge, I believe they said it twice. I believe they said it twice. And I looked at it multiple times. I believe they said it twice. And I was thinking the same thing because the first time it seemed like JT probably didn't hear it or whatever. But however, they said it twice. Is that even if you didn't hear it the first time, 9 times out of 10, you probably heard it the second time you tried to ignore it or whatever. But here's the problem here's the problem with that. Because that is a very true and a very accurate observation, is that, yes, she probably didn't hear it both times. Let's just go with the narrative that she didn't hear it both times. But however, the problem is that the City Girls have not addressed it. Now, the reason why this is a problem is that she hasn't addressed is that, one, is that when the whole little Facebook incident came out when she was dissing Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, and all the other, even though it was in a playful manner and people took it out of context, Young Miami was quick to go on live and address that issue to make sure it did not get out of hand. Now, the problem is that, yes, you did not hear the City Boys say the F word twice. But however, you still have, the City Girls have not still addressed the issue at hand. So that's going to cause an issue of people believing that you agree with that statement. And that may not be the case. For now, at least. Now, the next thing I want to say is that, next thing I want to say is that JT, she may not know about the situation. The City Girls may not know about the situation, is because they're celebrities. They're going everywhere. They're either in the studio, they're doing interviews, they're doing music, they're doing music videos. They have a lot going on, and a lot of times they run almost 24 hours during a day. Is that they are so busy, they may not know about this situation. Now, if that is the case, I'm gonna say this clearly. If that is the case, then one, when the City Girls do get wind of it, they need to address that issue. They need to address that issue, and then they need to come out and make a statement saying, yo, I do not support that. I do not think that is right. And basically make it very clear that, yo, I did not hear him say those words, but now after the situation came to my attention, I want to be very clear and say that I do not support that. And the reason why the City Girls may have to go that far with the situation is because if you're not part of the solution, then 9 times out of 10 you're part of the problem. Now, when I say that, I do mean that some situations, when situations like this, yes, when you are not part of the solution, you are part of the problem, because you are making it comfortable for people who think like the other two boys do. You're making it comfortable for people to disrespect on your platform. So yes, you are becoming part of the problem in situations like this. Now, the next point I will have on here is that City Girls are homophobic in their hearts. Now, for me personally, I believe they're not for face value homophobic. Like for face value, when you look at them, they're able to meet gay people, this, that, and the third. But however, I do believe in their hearts they have a deep-rooted homophobia. It's because their track record is not clean. One thing about me, you can tell me I don't listen to your words, I don't listen to you, I don't look at your actions, I look at your patterns and your habits. I look at your track record. What's gonna show me the type? That's gonna show me the type of person that you are. So when you have Young Miami's tweets, her comments, and you have JT, their multiple tweets and stuff like that coming out with homophobic type of rhetoric, then yes, I do believe there's a certain level of homophobia that's deep rooted in their hearts, and that may be a product of their surrounding and stuff like that. And another reason why I think that they're low-key homophobic a little bit is because, and this also goes on the point of when it comes to disrespect between the Citygirls and Santana. When Santana's on live with Young Miami and stuff like that, they will go back and forth, and sometimes they be playing, but sometimes it gets like a tad bit heated, and the next thing you know, Young Miami will call Santana a punk. What you have to realize is this: punk is a derogatory term. Same thing with dyke, tranny, all of those words, the F word, all of those words. But however, within the community of the LGBT community, some people may take offense to it, some people may not. So you cannot say those words because those are considered derogatory words. And some people may take offense to it, like I said before, some people may not. That's the only difference. So when they were on live and they were going back and forth, she called him a punk, which was a very derogatory one, and he was like, why would you call me a punk? So that's when I first noticed that they may have a little deep-rooted homophobia within them and stuff like that. And this is before I realized the whole tweet situation, all that whole ordeal was going down. So I do believe that plays a part on why they allow certain people to say certain things and allow certain behavior to be acceptable on their platform or in their space and stuff like that. Now, another thing I do want to say is that before I get out of here is that one thing I love to do, just so for people who just don't seem to get it, is that sometimes when you are trying to explain homophobia, you have to be able to switch the narrative. Switch the narrative from homophobia to racism, because when it comes to homophobia, it's hard for people to kind of grab the concept a lot of times. Sometimes it's hard for you to grab the concept, but however, when it comes to racism, for some reason it seems a lot easier for people to understand. So when I may be explaining something to a friend or whatever, they may be like, I don't get how that's homophobic, this, that, and the third. Then I'll just switch the narrative. Well, you know, it's like you saying the N-word and da-da-da-da-da-da. And they're like, oh, okay. And the reason why that is because in schools we have been taught the history of racism. We're not really taught about the history of homophobia, even though there is a long history of homophobia and gay rights and stuff like that. But however, when it comes to race, we have been taught those things in the schools, so it's a lot more easier to identify. That is it for my commentary video for today, guys. Please make sure you guys pop that like button, hit that subscribe button, and please smack that notification bell so do not miss any more posts from me. And until next time, guys, I will see you guys later.
What?